So a couple of days ago I made a pretty big decision about the Golf R, and like to you like this might not be a very big decision, but to me, trust me, it's pretty big. All right, I just received a parcel. There it is. That's what I've been waiting for. Right, what's happening today then? What is happening today? Let me turn around so I've got light on my face, you can see me a bit better. I finally got the logbook for my car, right? And like with the Christmas post and that, you can imagine things got delayed a little bit with the DVLA. It's just standard DVLA stuff, to be honest with you, but finally got the logbook, which means so when you buy a car as a trade, as a car trader, the logbook doesn't actually go in your name, as in it does go in your name as a trader, but doesn't add an owner to the logbook. What it does is it puts like a trade keeper on it, but whilst it's in a trade keeper's name, you can't put a private number plate on it because the plate doesn't actually then belong to anybody, if that makes sense. Huh? Anyway, in a nutshell, for me to put a private number plate on my car, I have to put that car in my own name, which means, annoyingly, that I have to add an owner to the logbook, but it doesn't matter. So I've now put the Golf R in my name. It was in my trade name, and the reason, obviously, for that is because I want to put a private plate on it. Now the question you've probably got is what private plate you're going to put on it. Let's go and jump in the car and I'll show you. Let's just let the video unfold, yeah? Before we go, I think what I want to do really is like the absolute priority is I need to get on my phone and Focus ST just went flying past. Let's go that way so you can see what I'm doing, or see me even. Get my phone, go on, screen record this so you know how to do it. In case you don't, there might be people that don't know how to do it. Transfer private reg, yeah? Assign a private number plate. Here we go. Private plates, blah 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 blah. Assign a number online. Enter the registration YS64 GKY. Yes, I am the grantee purchaser. Oh, sorry, I've done that wrong. Please enter the registration number in the box below. Yeah. Oh, so I've done that the wrong way around. So that one there is. I won't tell you that just yet. Let me just go through this process, and I'll put the plates on the car. I'll get the car cleaned. We'll get the car into a nice like filming spot, and I'll show you what number plate I've chosen to put on the Golf R, yeah? And then we'll go for a drive and I'll explain a couple of things. Right, before we go, let's give you one last sighting of it with the YS64 GKY plate on it. It does look bloody good, but I suppose private plates just give a car a real sort of, I suppose, uniqueness, doesn't it? They make a car really unique. Although that is a unique plate, obviously no one else on the planet's got that plate. It's doesn't mean nothing, does it? YS64 GKY, that's just I don't know. I'm a lover of private plates personally, so well, yeah. Let's continue with the plan. I'll go get the plates, put them on, and I'll show you what I've done. All right? Oh, my phone fell out of my pocket. So annoying when that happens. Oh, I need to get a screen protector on there. You know, well, some things just don't go to plan today. So number plate's not actually on yet. I've begun removing the old number plates, and I've succeeded in doing that. And well, basically I put sticky pads on the new number plates, stuck them on, and they just fell off because the sticky pads are rubbish. So I've now got no number plates on my car. So what I've got to do to get sticky pads is I need to drive the car to the local like motorist centre, you know, motorist discount centre, whatever they're called. And the local one to me is Milam's in Dunstable. Now they're really good. They've always got everything there and they're always open. So we're going to drive on the road, but not with no number plates. What I've done is I've put the number plates back in the windows, because I've seen that people do that sometimes and that's apparently legal. So I've put them back in the windows quite strategically, so should be fine. So yeah, let's go get some sticky pads, and then, sorry to hang it all out, this is, I know you're probably getting really stressed with me, but you know, it's got to be right, innit? It's got to be right. So I'm going to go to Milam's, get some sticky pads, stick the number plates on, and then I'll show you which plate I've gone for, yeah? See you in a bit. All this drama for sticky pads, but I've got sticky pads now. So number plates, yeah, number plates. 1 second, let me get my woolly hat, and I'll putting them on right now. Done. Do you know, actually I better take these plates out the window because they're not needed anymore. YS64 GKY. Don't you, Damien? Let me get the one out the back quick. 1 second. But I'll keep them because they will probably come in use one day. All this drama. Honestly, like some days, if I have any YouTubers watching, that is, when you get it in your head that you just want to film this video today, like I've had a few more hurdles today, and when you get it in your head you want to film something, you just got to do it. Just have to do it. It's been a bit more drama than I expected, but anyway, forget about that. You're still waiting, aren't you? You still want to see the number plate. Let me go somewhere and we'll do my little, I like to do that timer thing, the countdown timer. I'll click my fingers, we'll get a countdown timer on the go, and then I'll show you the number plate I've gone for, right? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Arsehole. Now I get that this is going to get mixed opinions. Where should I start? Start by turning that down. I'll start by driving, yeah. Let me just get moving over these horrible speed humps. They're like the harshest speed humps ever, and there's two like right next to each other. That's one, and that's the second one. Where should I start? I think I should start by talking about the background of the number plate, AS51 Hull. So the plate came from, so me and Leon bought a Jaguar XF a few years ago. I just drive like an arsehole sometimes, don't I? But yeah, we bought a Jaguar XF a few years ago, and we went to buy it, and it had this plate on it, and I was like, do you know what? I'd seen this plate around locally as well. I've always liked that plate. I've always thought it's quite cool. It's quite abnormal to see that on someone's number plate. And by pure coincidence, we ended up on the guy's driveway buying his car, and I was like, mate, what are you doing with your number plate? And he's like, I'm having a clear out. I was going to take it off the car and sell it separately. So we agreed a price to buy the Jaguar and the number plate together. Paid a bit of a premium for it because I really wanted the plate, and I've pretty much done nothing with the plate. And I was saying that, no, I have. I've always had it in mind to put it on a car, because I really do like it that much. And I've never actually put it on anything. I was going to put it on the Hummer, it never happened. And I advertised it with reg transfers. It's still actually advertised with reg transfers. If it sells, it sells. But for now, it's going to be staying on the car. So I have actually had offers. They've been pretty bloody good offers as well, and I've declined them because I'm like, oh, I don't know. I just don't know if I want to sell it. So shout out to Reg Transfers, by the way, because they hook me up so often with number plates. I change my mind all the time with number plates. They sorted out the diary one, the 61 that I've got that I had on the Porsche, and they've got loads of our plates up for sale. So yeah, really good. Reg Transfers, great company, based in Dunstable. I know the guy that owns it, and I've got loads of friends that work there as well. So yeah, anyway, moving on. So that's the background of the plate. It was something that it sort of, I own it by accident, really. I didn't intend to go out and buy it. It just tripped over, and it's a bit like this car, you know. This stuff just happens like that. I didn't intend to go out and buy this car, but it just kind of come my way at the right time, and I thought, I've got to have that car, I have to have it. So you're obviously now questioning where what my plans are with the car. Like, am I keeping the car? I've put a private number plate on it now. That's a hell of a commitment. Now let's backtrack to when I bought the car. When I actually bought this car, I didn't have any intentions of keeping it. Now I think I've explained this to you through a video before. I didn't intend on keeping it, but the more I drive it, the more I find it like really addictive to drive. I love the way it delivers power. I love the way, just the overall drive of it. I love the excitement of it, and obviously I love the effect it's having on my social media. So I've decided to keep it. I've had a crazy amount of people offering me money for the car. It is more than I've paid for it, and I have thought about selling it, but I think if I do sell it, and this is something I really want to deliver for a video, because I'm getting a lot of messages from people saying, do you want to sell your car, do you want to sell your car? I'm not selling it yet, so please just stop messaging politely. I'm not trying to be rude, but when I do sell it, I'll try and do it in a fair way, I think. I don't know, unless I get an irrefusable offer for it. I think the fairest way of doing it is probably through an eBay auction, or I might even raffle it. I've thought about raffling it, maybe like selling 50 quid a ticket. You know, DMO done it on his channel last year. He sold a hell of a lot of tickets. Maybe that's something that I should consider doing. I really don't know. So, but for now, I'm loving it. So yeah, I decided a couple of weeks ago, like in the Christmas period, that I want to put the number plate on it. So I've sent off the logbook to go in my name, and it came, and blah de blah. I ordered the plates just from eBay. I didn't want anyone to know that I was getting these plates, so I ordered them on eBay, and it's just this rant. I don't even know who they are that I bought them from, but they had good ratings and stuff. But it was a big dilemma for me. Do I put the diary number plate on it, or do I put the arsehole number plate on it? And arsehole could be spelt better. Obviously, it's got the number 1 on the plate, but in actual fact, you can't spell it any better, because all of the correctly spelt ones were not allowed to ever be sold because they look offensive, you know, and I get that. You know, I'm going to be doing the school run in this car, and I've got that on the number plate. Luckily, it's got a 1 there, so people might overlook it. Think, no, that definitely doesn't say arsehole. But yeah, I can see why some of them were taken off the market anyway. But yeah, so it's not perfectly spelt. There is a 1 on the plate, but it's pretty much as close as you'd ever get it. So why, I suppose, is the big question. What's the attraction to the word arsehole? That's, yeah, I shouldn't say it like that, should I? Because you're going to be getting all sorts of funny thoughts. I am not. I am not drawn to arseholes, by the way. That is not the reason why I like the plate. The reason why I think I like the plate is because obviously it stood out for me when I used to see the previous owner driving around with it on his car. I used to think that's brilliant, and he just used to say, do you know what, I'm an absolute arsehole, mate, and I love it, and it actually attracts smiles. When I drove around in that Jag with that plate on it, people used to look at it and laugh. It had the opposite effect of what you'd think it would have. You'd think people would be like, oh no, that's bad, you can't, what has he got that on his car for? But in fact, people laugh at it, and it's just so good. But the reason why I thought it'd be great for this car is because I find myself pretty much driving it like an arsehole all the time. I nearly went over the speed limit then. So I kind of felt like it's the perfect number plate for this car. It's that kind of car. It's kind of a car that should be owned by an arsehole, although I'm not an arsehole. I'm actually quite a nice person. But it's an absolutely savage car, and I think it deserves an absolutely savage number plate. And I have a hell of a lot of number plates, and I thought diary, yeah, I love the diary plate, and that represents me, but I wanted something that kind of represents the car a bit better. So arsehole was the choice of plate. So random video, I've kind of filled up a whole video surrounding the subject surrounding that number plate, which that's always the plan, I suppose. But yeah, so welcome to my current daily, which you already know, and I have committed now to keeping hold of it for a little while. I don't know how long that'll be. It might only be a few weeks, it might be a couple of months, but for now I'm absolutely loving this car. And yeah, and welcome also to my new private number plate, AS51 Hole, otherwise known as arsehole. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you like the video. I hope you like the number plate as well. Like I said earlier, I get that it's going to get some mixed opinions. It's a bit of an odd plate, but I don't really care. I love it. I think it's well cool. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like I said earlier, I don't know if I did say it actually, NAFFCO54 hoodies, you can buy them on NAFFCO54.com, and that's everything. So yeah, if you did like the video, obviously hit like. You know, I'm getting a bit sick of saying this, but I've got to say, I need to encourage you to like. If you like the video, do definitely hit like. If you're new, hit subscribe. I'm uploading every Wednesday and every Sunday, 2 videos a week, always this kind of stuff. So do hit subscribe for that, and I'll see you in the next episode of Diary of a Car Trader, alright? Bye. In the next episode of Diary of a Car Trader, Leon picks me up. Leon?
Ready to go and pick this car up now?
You ready, yeah?
I'm ready.
And I finally get my hands on a VW Amarok.